You guys, I'm really super excited about today's video, as of course we will be talking about cultural shocks as a South African in Ghana. So you guys already know that I have been out of South Africa for a good 3 weeks, and in that 3 weeks a lot has happened behind the scenes. A lot has happened on some of the things I will be talking about. But today on this video we will be talking about cultural shocks in Ghana. Anyway, you guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Tabitha, and this is On the Grind with myself, Tabitha. And of course, I am back again with another video, a bit a different video for that matter. And if you are a regular honey, you guys already know that I can never love you any less. But before we get into today's video, let me welcome my new subscribers. Thank you so much, you guys, for subscribing to the channel and officially becoming the part of this growing family. So yeah, you guys, you're gonna need a bit of a drink, because I have my juice here, so that when we talk we have to sip, and yeah, don't mind my background. I'm sitting at the garage because it's quite humid today, so I was like, let me just go and sit there. As you guys sometimes know that I even sit, just that the view is a bit different behind. However, let's go ahead and get into this without wasting any of your time. So you guys already know that, of course, I was outside South Africa for a good 3 weeks, and of course I was in a different environment, different world, different, a lot was a bit of a different. However, we are still in Africa, and at the end of the day we are all Africans. And number one, I think I left the country on the 31st of October or 30. I left South Africa, just that's around that date. I can't remember if it was on the 30th or 31st. However, the first cultural shock that I received the moment when I landed, or the moment when I was entering Kotoka International Airport, it was the heat. Child, that country is hot. Ghana is hot. That was the first time in my entire life I ever saw myself sweating like the way I was literally sweating. Like, honey, I am not a person who normally sweat under my armpits, sweat like all over your body. I was like, what is going on? Why so much heat? Like, it is so hot, you guys. I'm not gonna lie, that was the first thing that I noticed, and I was really shocked that, really, are you guys staying a bit near equator? But yeah, man, I really enjoyed it. The second cultural shock that I got in Ghana is the safety. I know you people might be like, why are you being shocked? Honey, I'm from South Africa, and who doesn't know what's happening in South Africa? Like, realizing or being in a country where the safety is a priority, or where the safety is prioritized, it was just crazy for me. I really loved it. I was like, honey, you can literally just gallivant all by yourself late at night. Nobody's gonna do anything to you. Nobody's gonna try to snatch your bag or something like that. Well, they do have crimes, but it is really less compared to South Africa. So that was just amazing for me. I really loved that about Ghana. I was like, honey, we are moving. I'm kidding, but I really enjoyed that. I was like, honey, this is very beautiful. It is amazing. I just love how even the police are all over. Every day you get to see a police. There's no way that you can pass, even just not only in a big roads, but just in streets, all over the street. I don't know how many times I met, or I got to see officers all over, even immigration officers. Yes, sometimes in South Africa you get to see them, but in Ghana it was something that I saw every day when I'm outside. Number three, honey, there was a time where I had a Trevor Noah was saying escalators in other African countries are not something that is common. And I thought he was just joking. He was, because he's a comedian, I thought he was just making jokes. But I am here to tell you that I experienced that. There was a time where we went to a West Hills mall. I think it's one of the biggest mall in Ghana. Very beautiful, very clean. And while we were standing there, I saw ladies that I can maybe assume that they are in their early, or some they were in their early 40s and late 40s. They were playing on an escalator. Honey, when I say playing, I mean exactly that. They were playing, going up and down, calling each other, while others were downstairs. So some they were up there, they were calling each other up and down, and it was so hilarious for me to see. Honey, it was so hilarious, a lifetime experience. I took some a short video. I don't know, I'll see if I can try to incorporate it on this video, but I was a bit shy, taking people.
I said, why can't you come here and spy here?
And then I'm gonna miss this moment. And the moment I saw that, you guys, Trevor Noah's name clicked on my mind. I was like, honey. But yeah, man, that was a bit a shock for me. But yeah, also it was really hilarious, funny to watch. And another cultural shock, I think it's the fourth one that I got to see, was how Ghanaians are driving different opposed to how we're driving. They drive on the other side of the road opposed to how we're driving in South Africa. And for me, it was a bit confusing, if I may say, because I'm not used to going on the other side of the road, if you know what I mean. And yeah, but as time goes on, we were just okay sitting on the passenger seat that is normally a driver's seat in South Africa. So I got used to that. But the first time, I remember when we were going out, I went straight to the driving seat and I was like, oh my gosh, this is not where I'm supposed to be. But yeah. And moving along, you guys, another cultural shock for me, it is how people are so approachable, easy to talk, and very calm. When I say people are approachable, guys, in South Africa, it's not easy. It's not like you can just go around and approach anyone and they will be willing to listen to what you are asking or be willing to talk to you. Some people can just look at you and pass, which is, of course, in my opinion, understandable in South Africa, because you might talk to someone, can't you? You're talking to someone who's gonna take your money, you understand? So in Ghana, because there's a safety, so it's easy to talk to people and ask for directions just easily like that. And another cultural shock, it is, I think it's a good thing, and again, it's a cultural shock. It is how Ghana is a peaceful country. For me, I always say that a country can have infrastructure, but if there's no peace, then what's the point? You can't enjoy that infrastructure, as South Africa has all what we can assume that we have, or what we are looking for as citizens. However, my country is not peaceful. So in Ghana, honey, if you want any country that is peaceful, that is very calm, go visit Ghana. We're gonna talk about that later, and give me that feedback, okay? And yeah, man, I forgot how many cultural shocks we have done so far, but another one was how people eat organic stuff. Most of the time, I feel like they have healthy diet than what we're eating in South Africa. That is just my opinion. I don't know what you guys think, but because I've seen plantain, I've seen a lot of meal were just so more of an organic meal most of the time. And yeah, man, I also enjoyed some of their dishes. I think 90% I could eat everything without getting sick. It was just maybe once or twice where my stomach got a bit upset, but 90% I was just okay. And another cultural shock is that how Ghanaians, when they eat, they will say, oh sorry, you are invited, regardless of who you are. Or maybe you were just maybe let's say someone is sitting outside and they are eating, and then you are passing, maybe you greet them. somewhere, you know, someone can say you are invited. They're just friendly, you guys, very open-minded people. Just, they're amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Ghana, you know, it's amazing. Ghanaians are just fine human beings, very loving, very amazing. And the most cultural shock was always giving me, you know, or blowing up my mind is how please is being used in Ghana. There's no way that someone will talk to you without saying please. Me pacho. I learned some few words, okay? Like someone can say please, good morning. And I was like, why are you always saying please? Do you understand? It was just me being shocked that every day, every single sentence, there has to be a please. Whether you're talking to a child or an older person, a please is the word that they use on a daily basis on every sentence that they say or they speak. And I think this is the last cultural shock that I am gonna do. It's about, oh my gosh, why I forgot. Oh, how they eat eggs. Honey, there is no dish that has, I mean, every dish in Ghana is either has a boiled or a fried eggs. Honey, there's no way that they will eat without egg. Well, I don't know, but literally 95% of dish that I was eating every day in Ghana, it was either a boiled or a fried egg. And also the pepper. If there's no pepper, no food. But yeah, man, do comment down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also do share my video. If there's any cultural shock that I have left out that you probably know of, please comment down below. Let's engage on a comment section, and don't forget to share my video as well. And honey, I really love, in closing, I just want to say I really loved Ghana. My stay was just amazing, and shout out to the Owusu family as well. It was just an amazing you know, stay, and I love you so much wherever you are, guys. I'm grateful for the people that I have met. There's so much love. I'm not gonna lie, there's so much love that was just overwhelming. And yeah, man, I hope to visit again in the future, and I love you so much. Till we are back again with another video, stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Mwah, mwah, mwah.